And we're live again, and this time I checked the audio beforehand.
Yay!
Let's go.
I'm learning, guys.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's a beautiful sunset.
Last time we were trying to change the future, and we just kept fucking up, right?
Yes, so we did everything we were supposed to do. We were unable to access his memories from childhood, so we couldn't plant the suggestion in his brain to become an astronaut earlier. So we did that during his high school kind of teenager years. Which should have worked, and yet everything we did, no matter how flashy or how blatant, failed to change anything. And we together came to the conclusion that it probably didn't work because if he were to become an astronaut, he would not have met or interacted with River in the same capacity that he did in reality, is, I believe, what we said.
Yeah.
He chooses River every time.
He chooses River every time, and we discussed
even though he doesn't appreciate her.
Well, I don't know that I think he does clearly love her. It's just, she's got something that's heavily implied to be autism that he doesn't understand, and he doesn't take enough.
I shouldn't have used the word appreciate.
You're good.
Maybe fully respect, because you could love someone and not fully respect them.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what we were doing, but...
Yeah.
Ugh. You can smell that squirrel Neil ran over all the way from here now.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, I think we took our characters took a nap because we don't know what to do. We needed to take a break here.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's like the next morning, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, so we went to sleep, and I think our character got up early and was just sitting watching the sunset or something.
Yep.
How sweet.
There is a shiny over there. Oh, here's the actual sheet music. I bet that really plays it. What kind of a song is this?
It looked legit.
Yeah. What kind of a song is this? It's just 2 notes repeated over and over.
Yeah, it is.
I love that you phase through the bench, which is
naturally
truly such.
Wait, look at it again.
Truly such an RPG Maker issue.
2 notes over and over. Only the treble clef part's 2 notes over and over.
Yeah, I was about to say it's only the treble clef part.
The bass part looks like a classic sort of arpeggio-esque situation.
By the way, it's closing automatically. I can't keep it up long enough for us to actually analyze it. But
it's okay. It happens to the best of us.
I can't keep it up long enough.
Yeah.
I see.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Oh, dude. So do you guys know you tell me a shrimp fried this rice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard the best one the other day. You tell me a gingerbread this man?
Yeah. Yep. I know that
complex. I find it quite simple.
That was good too.
How is John doing?
Barely hanging on. What are you two doing?
We just couldn't make any progress.
You better be soon. What?
You better.
Sorry, that just kind of broke English. Blah. You'd better be soon. We don't have long. It just didn't match what she said. Kind of broke my brain.
He's saying you'd better be making progress soon. So taking directly what she's saying instead of what is more natural sounding is you better make progress soon. But
thank you for instructing me.
Good.
I feel like that's like a constant theme with me having to read stuff. I hate English.
Well, sometimes in games, it's just plain wrong. Like, we found a couple of those in Danganronpa where we're like, what the fuck is that sentence?
Yeah.
And I can't remember exactly what they were, but I do think, despite the overall improvements, that there are at least 1 or 2 in V3.
Well, they're massive games, so it's kind of a fool's errand to expect someone to have caught every single problem in something that is like that.
It's true. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen, naturally.
I see. I thought we could look at these pictures, but... Oh, okay. Painting of a
there we go.
left side. That's Anya. A painting of a woman holding
Ah,
something
yellow
yellow
and
and
blue.
blue. Our platypus friend. A painting of an animal of some sort. A casual painting of 3 people. Now that one I don't
3 people.
I don't know who that is. Cause it doesn't
It's her, the husband, and
A blonde person.
who's the actor lady? The lady who was diagnosed
Oh
with
yeah,
autism.
Isabel?
Yeah, it's
But the
her,
hair
her
she's
husband, and
blonde.
Isabel, I think. Yeah, because remember when we were sitting in the bar, it was like,
but
the other guy
You
is
know, it
like,
could-
well, I guess I'm the only one who really isn't friends with her at the moment. You two get along fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I had to break out the southern accent because I couldn't remember his name, so I was like the guy who talks like that.
Yeah,
Guy.
I also don't remember his name. The minute we see it, we're all gonna be like, "Oh, of course, that
Yeah.
guy."
William, obviously. God. No, I understand that part, but okay. Did you confirm it in his records? And why again was this information not made available to us?
Oh.
Or the medical doctor, for that matter?
Where did you get that coffee?
Shh.
Are you speaking with headquarter? See, like that should be headquarters. I feel.
Oh
like.
yeah.
Yes, I'll fill you in after. Now, shh.
Yeah, dude. He's on the phone.
Yeah, that is
Reminds me of
weird.
Claire from Danger 5.
He's on the phone in a dark room, like he didn't turn the light on.
Join
You
us
don't
coffee
like
in
to
the
sit in the
darkness.
Yeah,
I'd like
mean,
that.
sometimes I do, but I mean, also he said he was just hanging on by a thread, and I mean, we're not in the green, but we're not.
His pose looks fine. It's just they changed the color of it.
Yeah, it's just yellow now.
Would you not call someone who has days to live hanging on by a thread?
I mean, I guess so, but it's
Yeah, I
just,
guess.
I
In the
thought
grand
I left
scheme
this
of
at Johnny's
things.
bed.
Oh yeah, where'd you find that?
I thought you shed me.
Temporarily shh.
Oh, ain't I lucky? Well, I found the rabbit in the lighthouse last night. There are a bunch more of them there, and in the basement too.
All right, resuming shushing.
Oh, can I grab it? Last paper rabbit River gave to John. I can't. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Maybe the basement?
Yeah, check out the basement.
Into the depths we go. Oh my god, you just triggered me
What?
so hard.
Why?
Oh, alright. It's time to unleash that can of worms. So do you remember how I was like, yeah, I'm gonna rescue the Goron race from subjugation?
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
didn't get to fucking do it because Chase was like, oh no, you need more Zonai battery to make a plane to fight the monster in the volcano. So you gotta go into the depths and mine some. And I was there for fucking 3 hours and I didn't even get to do I defeated the boss that I needed to, but man.
I'm sorry. Maybe the
Just in the
lighthouse?
depths for hours.
There was
Can you go
nothing
back to the
there,
lighthouse?
So, I think maybe.
I feel like that'd be a good shout.
Better go see if Neil. Oh, but we were just there and you
Uh-oh.
didn't. Do I really?
Try again. Maybe you have to talk to him again.
I
now
got
that
kicked out of a conversation just to have to go talk to him again.
Oh my
This is some
god.
Dark
This is
Souls
giving me
level.
well, I was gonna say, it's giving me mad father vibes because if the only way to get the true ending is to talk to an NPC character twice.
I
Like you
forget-
talk to them and they tell you something, and then you have to
Do it
they like
again.
take you out and you have to do it again.
Yeah, is that the guy, the boy with no eye, or which NPC character is it? I don't remember. maid?
It's Maria.
Maria, the maid. Yep. Yeah.
She's like his assistant.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah, more like his fuck toy.
What?
You've never played Mad Father?
Cole,
No.
you and I are gonna do Kirsten too, obviously. We've got to go through and do some deep dives of old RPG Maker games, because I would love to do Mad Father, I'd love to do Ebe.
They remastered it.
Yeah, I
We
know.
do
Love to
Disco
do-
Elysium
good.
one point.
Yes, absolutely. We gotta figure out how that's gonna work, though, because I know we tried to do a video at that before, and it was the voices we weren't sure how we were gonna do, but absolutely.
I see.
Ah,
I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that.
I'm gonna go stand on the other side of him so I don't get the rabbit prompt every time. Oh,
I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that.
what? Where am I
I'm
supposed
not
to
sure.
go?
We'll have to check on that.
Where do I go?
I'm just imagining that in the Japanese version of the game, it was just. Eh? In Japan, we don't say, "Oh, I didn't know that." Oh, I don't know. Wow, I'm surprised. Instead, we say, "Eh, eh, eh."
I went
What's
to the semester
amazing is
Japanese.
Harley speaks Japanese too, so she literally said it the exact same way I did because she knows what A's makes what words. That's so good.
Yeah, I went to
Like,
a single
our-
semester of Japanese, so I'm not very well versed.
Well, you could probably do this prompt. So I've just invited you to go to the movies, but the time does not work for you. What do you say in Japanese?
Mm.
Yeah, basically. That was literally one of the first lessons I had in elementary Japanese.
Yeah, that was when we were taught pretty early on. It's just like
I do think
Did
it
you
would
guys
be-
use Genki?
I think we used the Genki tech. You're talking about the workbooks and textbooks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we used that.
If you had Dr. B, you definitely
No, I
did.
had the other one.
Oh, okay. He might have
The
also.
technician.
Damn, the other
for-
one.
Yeah, he used Genki, I think, as well.
Yeah, I think for the initial one. The other one is actually. I miss him. He was my professor the entire time. And,
Takayashi.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I've seen this happen a couple times, but it might be really fun sometime if we try and play, like, a simple multiplayer game together at some point. Most streamers I've
Yo,
seen
Among
do
Us?
this. Yeah, we'll use Among Us, but
Mogus.
you're not allowed to speak English. Like, you have to use literally any other language to try and get your point across.
Oh no, I don't know any other languages.
Well, that being said, I think we'd have to give a handicap where Kirsten and I can't use Japanese, I feel like, because the other one would understand it too much. So,
Speaking the Deutsch?
no.
Ja, das Wort speaking.
Pero puedo hablar un poco español.
Oh, yo también. I did Spanish, was gonna originally be my major.
I also considered doing that, or doing, like, if I was accepted into a different college, they had a classical language and a romantic language, major that you could do. And I almost did classical language, which would have been a completely and utterly worthless degree, but I would have loved to take, like,
Oh.
Latin and stuff.
Thank God Chase isn't here to hear you say that.
Listen, it's a passion, but it would not have helped me get a job. So,
Yeah, well, he did something like that. That also was a passion and didn't help him get a job. He had a classics minor, and he did all the way up to AP Latin in
Hell yeah.
including AP Latin, I should say, in school.
I took Latin for,
Katie
like...
too. Katie was in Latin with.
That's so fun. I would love to talk with them about that sometime. But the professor at our college for Latin was god awful. Like, she liked
Oh,
me,
that's a shame.
so I did really well in the
Oh.
class, and I was the only one who ever did the homework consistently, which is
Yeah.
why she liked me. But she was not a good lady.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Yeah. Yeah,
That's a
I know
shame.
exactly who you're talking
Mhm.
about. Yeah.
Well, I was also in that class with an incel neckbeard, which didn't help.
I was in
Yeah.
the class with the same incel
Yep.
neckbeard. What do you mean?
The next semester, and I was like, Cole, I'm so sorry.
we were literally I think talking about it every week. We were like, oh my god, he went on for a fucking half an hour in class again, and we didn't learn anything.
And he didn't even go
Oh,
off
that's
on the
terrible.
question. He went off on a complete
Yeah, he was talking about
unrelated
fucking like fiat currencies and.
Oh god. What was his screen name? Was it Pikachu? Or what did he
No,
go?
it was Mewtwo or
Mewtwo.
something.
Uh,
Oh
was
my
Mewtwo.
god.
his Zoom name was Mewtwo.
He joined a good
Yikes.
couple of times the first couple classes of the semester I had this in class with him. It's just Mewtwo.
Yep.
So I'm assuming this was during the pandemic if you're doing Zoom.
Yeah,
There's
we were
like-
on campus,
yeah.
but so it was kind of
2020,
hybrid.
2021.
I can't even imagine. Obviously I did grad school, but when for undergraduate, the only semester where I did Zoom was my last semester, and it was entirely for Japanese school. So it was just different. Everyone like cared. Although to be fair, I only had Zoom calls for like I think 2 of my classes. One was a discussion-based class, so it made sense, but for the other 2, because obviously we did it for Japanese language too, but I'm talking about like the non-language classes.
Mhm.
They were both history classes, and for one of them, you had to show up to if you had to present, which you were just presenting for the teacher, because he was like, I don't give a shit, but I literally volunteered to present for the first like week of class. So that was back when we were still doing in person. So I was like, I just don't have to show up. I just have to do a final paper. And then for the other one, it was Professor Kim, if you knew him at Kansai.
I don't
And
remember.
he was awesome. He really liked me because I cared a lot. I care a lot about history. But I messaged him because he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna host Zoom during like regular class time. And I was like, yeah, I'm back in the States and class time starts at 3:30 a.m. for me. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it, just watch the lectures and don't forget to do your final paper. I was like, yeah, sure. And I just never watched the lecture.
I had a really similar experience because, like, yeah, all of the things we did when we got back, all of my classes, you were in a couple of them. Like, I don't think we did anything for our kanji class. She was like, just turn in your homework every week, and I was like, awesome.
Oh, that was so convenient.
And then all
Yeah,
of
just
my
like take a
other-
picture and email it to her.
Yeah. My 2 other like classes that we got to electives, they've just recorded the lessons, and then it didn't really matter. Like, you didn't have homework that went with them. You just watched them if you wanted to, and then you had to turn in a final paper. But then you and I were both there for the language one, right? Because I remember pulling up our old presentation that we did together.
The only Zoom thing we need to do for that was the presentations, which someone was presenting. But for that one, we had to also like attend to watch people present because it was interactive.
So
and then I had a film class where we had to watch a film as a homework, and then like I had to say something at least once to get credit, like when we discussed it in the Zoom meeting. You know.
It
Not bad.
Weird.
That was from 9:30 to 11:30 though at night.
Yeah, that one not nearly as bad. It is weird though, because I find that I do kind of miss college in some ways, but I would never want to go through that ever again.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's what Chase does now. He does Zoom stuff through Zoom.
I think it's just the convenience of like being able to walk to meet people or do stuff.
Yes.
That's what it is really personally for me. Like that's why I'd really love to like live in like a walkable city, because I could just like walk to like the grocery store or like to a restaurant or some shit, you know, or like take public transport. I know.
It's so sad that you were robbed of that, because that like
I've literally never experienced that outside of college.
Yeah, it kind of blew me away to where when I went to college, it was kind of the opposite for me, where I felt more restricted because I went to a college. I mean, this is technically a city, but this is like a small America city, not like
Yeah.
New York City. So it really annoyed me how I had to like bum rides off my friends to get to the grocery store. But I wasn't the only one because my friend from San Diego was also like, "What the fuck? Like, where are all the buses?"
Yeah. No, like it's the exact like if I want to get literally anywhere for like 90% of my life, I had to get into a car and drive somewhere. Like there's never the option really to walk anywhere unless I want to spend an hour walking there and then another hour walking back.
And our college, I
True.
feel like, too, is pretty safe for the most part. Like, obviously, we talked about Incel Man, but he wasn't violent so much as just an irritant.
Yeah.
But, like, because, I mean, there were many
Violence
times...
to your sanity.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
were many times the senior year when Cole and I and our other roommate were sharing our apartment where we would just walk out and go get food, and it would be, you know, like midnight or 1 in the morning, and then we would come back and we would then just like binge watch a show. And I
Aw,
like really miss
nice.
that specifically. It's just the ability
Yeah.
to do that.
Well, I will say something I'm happy about is with this new house that we got. It's a walking distance of a super huge, awesome park and a 7-Eleven.
Hell
So
yeah.
like we're
Oh.
basically set.
Should we play the game? Sorry.
No. This is just become a podcast now.
Yeah.
But Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. What the fuck? Shh. Let them sleep. Walks backwards.
Yeah. Leaves me in the room with her sleeping children.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
Well, she also left them completely unattended, and they took us to the lighthouse last time, so, like, I really don't know what's going on with them. No, we're not reading Dusklight. We got the key already. I don't need to read about sparkly zombies. Maybe I do. No. I truly don't know what to do. Oh, she's going somewhere.
Stalk her.
I am.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
I really should have watched those two last night. They were up late. I'm a terrible mother.
Well, it's not an everyday circumstance.
Yeah, and plus yesterday was Saturday, so they should get to stay up late.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Wait, sorry to interrupt after we just started at my behest again, but the funniest thing possible just happened. So you know how before we started stream we were talking about how I just bought my mother macarons for her birthday and she's eating them now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I bought the macarons, like about a week ago, I wrote the message and I said happy birthday from me, my brother Matt, and my cat. So I texted my brother and I was like, hey, I bought mom her gift for her birthday and I included your name on it. Let me know if you want to split the cost of that like we've done in the past or if you want to get her something yourself. Either way, your name is on those. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll probably get her something herself anyway. So then, like...
She got her macarons.
No, well, like 20 minutes ago, my mom was texting both of us because she got it, and I'm not gonna tell her that he had no hand in that at all. And she's like texting a group chat with the both of us being like, oh, I'm trying this flavor, I'm trying the birthday cake flavor. They're really, really good. Thanks, guys. And my brother just texted me a minute ago being like, so how much do I owe you for the macarons? I slipped up and missed the window to get something else, so I'll split that with you. And I'm like,
So I was right. He did get her macarons technically.
he did technically. So the two options he's given me are to split the cost or to just get Dad's gift and have it from both of us when that comes around. So, oh
Nice.
god, that's
Little
so
barter
funny,
system.
though. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Siblings, and my mom will never see this video, so she'll never know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I have to like text my brother literally the morning of like call mom or she will flip out. He's a fucking busy guy, so I can't really blame him.
My brother loves to go on and on about how good his memory is, and it's not bad. It's certainly nowhere near as bad as my father's is, but I text him all the time. I'm like, hey, don't forget that so-and-so's birthday is on this date, and he's like, oh, I should get something. And I'm like, yes, Matthew. Yes, you should.
Good job, Matthew.
But I am worse with remembering stuff, which is why I have to put it in my calendar, as Kirsten has recently learned. You could tell it to me in one sentence, and I'll forget it immediately unless I put it in my calendar.
I feel you.
Well, that's fair. We have a calendar. I'm very pleased. It's a little whiteboard one.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes you need it.
Yeah.
Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? Does it have
Ooh.
something to do with these random breads sticking out of this basket on the table?
All the baguettes. They've
Uh-huh.
gotta be stale by now.
Yes.
Do we want to ask about her kids, or the future? Presumably
Like-
we can...
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't care about her kids.
I think we're gonna have to ask anyway, but... This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over?
What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny in this place.
I'd be surprised if you didn't leave it to her, honestly.
Dude, this is making me really fucking emotional, actually. Because, I mean, we just moved out of Grandpa's house, man. It kind of reminds me a lot of that.
Yeah.
He's not dying, though. He's extremely healthy.
That would be a
Maybe-
wild thing.
Oh my god, dude. We have to, like, remind him, like, even though he's really healthy, like, he literally, when we were still living with him, he has another house, like, he's got 2 houses, and he was driving to the other house. He splits his time 50-50. And he has, like, a F-150. And then, like, 5 minutes after he was supposed to have left, he called Chase, and we were like, what's up? And he's like, can you guys come help me outside for a second? I pulled my leg. And we're like, oh my
Ooh.
god, what? And we went outside, and we're like, what happened? And he was like, yeah, I was just trying to lift these giant wooden benches into the truck bed, and I pulled my leg. And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Why
You're
would you
81. Why are you lifting this giant mahogany bench into your truck?
Why do that? Yeah.
He lifted it by himself, and
Oh,
he was like, I
boy.
got one in there, and so we had to get the other one in, and me and Chase literally had to seesaw. It was the both of us lifting it, and we had to seesaw it in. He lifted the other one by himself.
Jeez.
He's an animal. Anyway, maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. The empty house? Visit the empty house?
Yeah, wait, what? Hold up.
Or does she mean the lighthouse?
I mean, probably just the property. Like, if she's not
Yeah.
expecting to get it, we have seen no reference of him having anyone that he would leave this to, presumably.
And no kids.
So, yeah. You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children
Is
and
it?
all, I mean.
It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here.
But how did you even end up here?
Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away.
What happened? That's a wild question to ask, Dr. Rosalind.
Well, it's better than saying I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas.
Sorry
In
to
the
hear.
vague war.
Yeah.
I panicked. Our savings were low, and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place is peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving.
Doesn't
And I
the-
bet she helped him with his grieving.
Probably.
I didn't mean that in a weird way. I
No,
meant, like they can understand how the other feels kind of way.
I did not take it as the weird sexually charged helping each other with their grieving when he's a geriatric old man. That does happen in real life, I guess, but like, doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet?
They do. And eventually, I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down, he really wanted a family. It's interesting that they didn't have kids, although it's kind of messed up to just assume that if someone gets married, they should have kids.
No, but I know what you mean, because it's clear that both of them cared about each other. Like, they've established that one way or the other, but...
It's a Japanese game, so I feel like it would conform to that, you know?
Well, she also, I can't remember, she may not have wanted them, or she may have gotten sick so early that it wasn't even on the table. Like,
yeah,
not...
like, I figured there's probably gonna be some, like, stated reason why they didn't have kids.
So what are you going to tell them about John?
I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. No, that's wrong! You just talk about it. Kids are smart nowadays, they'll figure it out.
Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide.
You just gotta talk to them about it. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you.
And we don't respond.
Stone cold bitch.
I don't know, because part of me oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just going home.
Part of
That
me...
was really funny.
Part of me feels like I don't know how I would respond to someone saying thank you in this situation either. Like, your job is to go in there and mess with someone's memories to grant them their final wish. It's a little bit voyeuristic,
Probably.
you know?
Yeah, I'd probably just say no need to thank me, it's just my job.
Yeah.
Play the humble card, you know?
What is it?
Seems our little Johnny here has some hidden records from his old days.
Oh, bad boy.
Don't call him that.
Hidden records.
Her medical records, to be
Oh.
exact.
Oh.
He was the autistic one the whole time! Oh, okay, alright. You're not gonna fucking believe me. You are not gonna believe me.
Okay.
But I literally was like, am I, like, on crack? Or am I getting, like, the sense that he's, like, maybe trans? Like, I literally, like, the fact that, like, the child, like, the early childhood is completely blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, wanting a girlfriend so bad. Like, just certain aspects. Jesus Christ. I thought I was crazy, though, so I never voiced it, because I was, like, embarrassed to even think that.
I don't...
Oh my god,
In
that's
this
why it
crowd-
blew me away.
In this crowd, you should never be embarrassed to have literally any any theory. You've heard my crack theories.
That's crazy. But that
Apparently
makes
during-
complete sense. And that's why they don't have kids.
Apparently during his
I mean, they
youth,
could
he-
adopt, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
But I also don't know, is that the only reason that someone would be on beta blockers? Because I don't know that we've gotten full confirmation. I hope that is. Again, I don't remember this.
Well, yeah,
but-
that's...
I don't know anything about beta
There's
blockers,
definitely...
Yeah.
There's definitely medical reasons to be on beta blockers that don't involve transitioning, but, like, that immediately made me think of what I was thinking of before, so I wanted to voice that. I could be crazy. But that kind of was like, wait a sec, alright, now there's enough credence, I'll actually voice it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Sorry, I'm eating a cookie right now, real quick.
No worries.
That's nice.
I thought I had a little more time to chew.
You're good, you're good. Goblin's batting at
Apparently-
the air, so I think my apartment might be haunted.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Or he's just going full sicko mode here.
Very
So
possible.
this music is so intense.
Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. Now, what luck! They tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories.
Oh, so that's why his childhood's blocked off.
So I'm just crazy.
Well, I don't know. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he?
Apparently not.
Huh. Oh, what the hell?
Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to merely just begin with.
To be merely just that to begin with. Oh, so someone wanted
Merely
him
just
to
that to
forget
begin
his
with.
memories, as I think.
Like
what
his
they're-
mom was drugging him or something. Because the other thing that I was curious about was, like, that made me think the crazy crackhead shit was, like, his relationship with his mom seems to be rather traumatizing.
Mm-hmm.
And in such a large amount. Its impact on his memories at the time of administration must have been significant.
You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories?
Well, it's not the medicine, I'll tell you. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them.
So what now?
I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies. That should get us past. That should get us past the blockers.
We're gonna see some fucked up shit.
Probably.
And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire to it for it to work.
Then what are we waiting for?
But one thing,
Of course. There's always that one thing.
in order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger.
A trigger?
Something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memories. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memories internally.
But what do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious.
Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the hours for the next. God damn it. Since
That
Nora's
art's really
case
threw
last.
you off.
Yeah, it was like, British.
Japanese
ugh.
game with the British translation, yeah. Likewise.
This is killing me. I'm gonna get some fresh air.
Something bad happened.
Forgot my coffee.
Alright, so we know about the beta blockers now. Oh, cutscene.
It smells.
Quit barging in and out of doors.
The rogue Eva. It smells.
Oh! We're gonna use it to stimulate the memory he had from his childhood. Because smell, you don't have to wake someone up for. It's the strongest thing to trigger your brain functions.
You're so right.
I know, it's your fault for running it over.
What's going on? The children are still sleeping.
Wait a minute.
Last memory. And when we struck it,
It was
Oh,
the
yeah, there was-
same
there was.
smell. Yeah, because they hit something, I don't remember. It was also at the wedding, I know, but that's not the same memory.
Yeah. What are you two talking about?
her receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. I just didn't say it in a smarty pants way.
You see what this means?
What?
He means that smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. We can use it as the stimulant to bridge his childhood memories.
Best part, even though Johnny is unconscious, he's still susceptible.
I think I'm missing some vital contextual info on this whole thing.
Yeah, you were not in the room with us at the start of this conversation.
She was not in the room where it happened.
Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now you just need to go fetch a piece of that roadkill.
Neil, if you think I'm gonna touch that roadkill... Yes, I'll just... Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran it over.
Exactly, I've already done my part.
Yikes.
Oh, you miserable bastard.
Whoa! If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves you can borrow.
Do you think you got hit with a car? Like, because that's kind of a recurring theme of hitting things with cars. Like,
Maybe Lily
He
pulled
got-
in the driveway and actually ran him over.
well, I mean during childhood, which is when it's inescapable, like the inaccessible. Sorry, that was
I thought you were
And then
saying
maybe
Lily.
that's why.
the beta blockers were. I don't.
But I don't see why he would need to take beta blockers for that.
Well, the thing they were implying there was that the beta blockers were not being used in a way that was actually for what they're normally used for. It was
Oh.
to give him memory loss.
So his mom was like, "This is too traumatic for him. I need him to not remember."
I
Oh my god.
Potentially. I don't know if it's his mother's doing, but she's the only guardian we've seen so far.
Did you hear Chase?
I couldn't make out what he said, but I could hear him in the background, yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure because what he said was I had muted because he was like talking closer to me, but when I unmuted, it picked up him saying it's hard as a rock, and I just wanted to make sure to explain he's talking about ice cream.
Okay.
They aren't really disposable gloves, but that'll probably change after this.
Great. Time to go get that squirrel.
I like seeing how your hair sways from side to side.
It is nice. I really love her model. I feel like they must have remastered this game, because, like, obviously the story and the maps are the same, but I don't remember it looking like this. Huh. Deja vu.
Uh-oh. A flea in La Matrix, right, Carly? Or a message from the other side.
Oh god. Oh, one thing I do want to say about this game, I'm just ignoring all of the feelings that Dark brings up real quick. Apparently, they've done a Kickstarter and they're creating a board game that follows kind of the theme of this, where you go through someone's memories, but in like an actual tabletop game.
Oh, that's
Oh.
really
Yeah.
cute.
The kind of things this job gets me into.
Oh.
It's not safe to just bring in a piece of germ-infected roadkill like this. There's a valved container in the car. It'd at least make its odor controllable.
Ooh, they even spelled odor right. Where are you going?
I
Ugh.
gotta go take a leak.
Outside?
There's a bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what?
Liar.
What's going on? What's he gonna do? I don't trust him.
This is sussy.
What a mess. The crash shook everything out. Did he have something hidden in the car?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's exactly what's going on. It probably just occurred to him.
Let's see. Bottle.
A butterfly?
That's a bottle.
No, like a butterfly went flying out of the car.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, oh, that is a bottle.
Yeah.
It's not a butterfly.
Ah, here it is. Received valved container. Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. I thought we were gonna
Pick
find
up
like
the bottle you littered.
Ugh. Let's see if I can interact with it. Nope, I just walk right over it.
That's
Oh,
awful.
wait, no, I can interact with it.
Oh, wait,
This-
that's probably the thing that he didn't want you to find.
Yeah. Painkillers?
Um,
Oh,
Oh,
what's going on, Neil? What's going on, Neil? That is funny though, because they made that something your character can walk over, so I wonder if there's a chance for you to completely miss that.
yeah. I'm glad I made such a big deal of it.
hey. Did you get the roadkill?
It's ready.
Great. Go set it up. I'll be right back.
Neil. These painkillers, I think they're yours.
Hey.
May I ask why you're on them?
I was gonna tell you, but oh, this is embarrassing.
Is that spell embarrassing?
I
With one S?
It might be British spelling.
British.
British. But
A
what?
few days ago, I walked into a concrete wall.
You just walked into a wall like that?
What can I say? I was in deep thought. You know how deeply I think?
These are some rather strong pills, Neil.
It was a rather strong concrete wall. 'Twas a match made in heaven, I'd say. Anyways, you got the roadkill, right? Let's hurry. John's dying back there.
Neil. You aren't addicted, are you?
Are you kidding me? I'd overdose before I'd sink to that level of contrived mess.
Hmm.
So when we get to that exact point, I will send the signal. When I do,
I'm
I want you
terrified.
to release the valve for about 3 seconds.
Certainly.
About time you showed up.
Have you made sure the germs are sealed off?
Fully sealed and filtered. Not like it'd matter to a dead man.
Whoa. You should know that Johnny's condition is deteriorating fast. This might be your last chance, you two. Whatever you do in there, good luck. We're all counting on you. And I guess no one
What's
knows
the
that
last
reference.
thing we need?
You guys never seen Airplane?
Mm-mm.
No.
What? Oh, movie night one of these days.
I want a count of being like, oh, hang on. They shine their lights at the other lighthouses and at me. I want a count
Roger,
of like
Roger.
every
What's your
time
vector,
you have
Victor?
you have asked me, have you guys ever seen or have you seen? And my answer is no. Oh, we're back here. Let's go. Oh. That was me,
You got
wasn't it?
4 orbs.
Yeah, because technically we already completed this memory.
That's right, there's just nowhere to go.
I think this little thing causing us so much trouble. Just want to kick it into outer space.
It's the moon.
Yeah. I suppose all we can do now is to send the signal and hope.
Well, ready?
Something's happening. Quick, send it again.
Let's go.
Sir, something's wrong. What? Take over for me, Lily. You be the doctor now.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, heart monitor.
His condition has been destabilized. Intake levels must be reconfigured. This is Star Trek now.
What's happening to this place?
I'm feeling the gamer panic, so I was really hoping it would let me save the game here in case it gives me a timed thing to do, but it's not gonna let me.
Oh.
It's been destabilized. Get out.
What?
Get out of his memory. Now!
Talking about?
If the system doesn't restabilize soon, the shock might permanently damage whoever's in here.
You gotta... Why aren't you getting out then?
I can't, Neil. If both of us get out under this state, all our work will be reset. There won't be enough time to redo all we've done before Johnny...
Oh, you friggin'... Don't pull that contrived crap with me.
A contrived carp.
Contrived
Just go
carp.
Carpe diem.
Grab the fish. Seize the
Carpe
fish.
diem.
Sorry.
Yeah, haven't you read Frugal Wizard's Guide yet?
Yeah, I did.
No.
That
Yes,
is in there.
yes, Carpe diem.
This ain't a movie, you ain't no hero. You're just being a moron.
Then why are you being one too? Get the hell out of here.
Screw that. If you're gone, they'll probably pair me with Alistair.
Oh.
Do you know how bad he smells? Worse than roadkill.
It got cut
Ooh,
off.
spelled with one L.
Well, the one L is also kind of cut off, which is another RPG Maker thing, is if you didn't carefully arrange your text, it just wouldn't appear in the box correctly. And I think
Yeah.
that Damn it, Neil. This is what I get for helping you cheat through the entrance exams.
Oh.
We're old buddies.
Oh, I stabilized him. Oh, thank God.
Doctor.
Doctor. What? I think we're okay. For now. We're here.
And guess what?
Whoa!
Your carrot cake sucks.
Fuck you, Neil.
Shit.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. The last Christmas party, you... Oh.
Come on. Let's go before that happens again.
You know I didn't mean to, call you a moron, right?
You know that I did, right?
Damn.
Damn.
It's gonna let us. What? Oh, did I have to click
You
on
need to
the
glide
soccer ball?
across.
Yeah.
Glide across.
Get your glider out.
Use Turin's horizontal wind gust to help carry you further.
Here goes nothing.
Goblin, stop. Thank you. He is smacking the window in the other room so loud that I can hear it in here.
Oh, I was gonna be the kid one, right?
Yes, yep.
Yes.
Wow, I can't believe that worked.
So we actually made it. But now I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this place.
What do you mean? It seems peaceful enough.
Neil, did you notice something odd in Johnny's room earlier?
What?
There was something strange in there. Did you not see it?
I didn't see it.
I also don't remember.
I suppose not.
Never mind. I just hope I'm wrong. Alright.
What was it?
I don't know.
We should have investigated more thoroughly.
We did walk around. It's, I just don't remember what it was. Oh, Mama's here.
Dude, that's exactly how I feel right now. Like, kind of translucent.
Yeah.
Faded.
Figured like a motherfucker.
Wow, that sounds fabulous. I know, right? You've got to take them there one day.
Oh, I can't
Just
even-
walk through the car.
Yeah. I can't click on anything either, so...
Weird.
Let's see here.
Gee. Time overlap's getting out of hand.
I am actually concerned that I was right, because the ball is following him.
The ball's
Oh
chasing
my
him.
The time's wrong. I am concerned though, because this does very much feel like he is about to get hit by a car.
Look at how many of him there are. It's like a zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Like one of those human zoos we used to have.
Oh, squirrel.
All thanks to this little fella's sacrifice.
I hope. I don't think we can go down that way. We saw one run over here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Look at the time. I'd better get going. The store closes early today. Because it's Sunday and we live in the South. For
or
some
it's
reason.
literally any day in the city that I live in. Everything
really?
closes at 3:30.
What?
Donkey.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome.
Rural life here.
What? What can you tell me?
Oh, take care, Marsha.
The Greasy Strangler.
Say hello to the boys for me.
No way! But they didn't watch it, did they?
Well, no.
Was it
like,
just? Oh, they just name dropped it. For a second I thought you were implying it was on the wheel or something. And I was
I
like,
have no idea what's
Because
going
like they
on.
were like.
Yeah, me
basically,
neither.
Watching this like CPR.
Sorry.
Like one of the
You're good.
like people in the video that's basically were calling him Greasy Strangler.
oh, that's. You should tell Brendan about that. Oh, my
hey,
god.
Damon. Sorry, I missed your message. I don't know when you sent that, but welcome.
Welcome, Damon. Sorry, we were talking about the Greasy Strangler, an incredible piece of film that Brendan introduced us to that was executive produced by what's his face, Elijah Wood, about a strangler, a serial strangler who coats himself in grease.
Sorry, the only reason I'm not responding is that I've had this chat with Brendan before in the other.
Oh, has he tried to tell you about the Greasy Strangler?
Well, everyone was there and we discussed doing a movie night, and I was like, okay. Okay on that one.
It's not fascinating, but I will say, so like what happened was Brendan had us over when he was still living with his parents, and he's like, "You guys are you guys, Kirsten, is always making dinner for me. I'm gonna make dinner for you guys." And he made pasta primavera, and he's like, "Let's watch the Greasy Strangler," and we
It's in
watched
it.
it, and I was like, God, this pasta's so good, but I have to stop eating it because I'm physically ill looking at this movie. It's awful. There's penis prosthetics. Let's move on.
Alright.
I will. I'll see you around.
Damon says, OMG, that sounds unhinged.
Well, this is the end of the road. And you were saying,
Never mind that. Maybe I was wrong after all. I mean, this place, it's so peaceful. The only thing that exists in this memory that could do something would be, or that could do such a thing would be... Shit! Duh! We need to go back now! Oh, sorry, I thought she was gonna cut off and say duck, but it was just duh.
Duh.
Sorry, I also skipped your line there.
oh,
My bad. Just shut up and come. Oh, the ball's back in order now.
He did get hit by the
Oh,
car,
man.
and it was his mom who did it.
Yeah.
bonk.
Bonk. Oh my god.
Reminds me of that book I had to do a report on in middle school about the girl whose mom got super depressed because she accidentally ran over their baby in the driveway.
Oof. It's not an uncommon thing to happen.
Mm-hmm. Those cars are fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't understand. If he was unconscious, how could we be seeing this here when he never did? Still, I'm just surprised that he survived.
Hit that hard.
Actually, he didn't.
He died.
No, I don't think we're looking at Johnny.
Yeah, it's somebody
What?
else. She like replaced him.
Didn't you see it in his room, Neil? Johnny slept on a bunk bed. Oh, I thought those were for the kids!
Oh my god. It was
Interesting. Joey! Oh, so she wanted him to forget that he had a brother. That's why we saw two of them before.
Yeah, it wasn't a time issue. Kirsten?
Joey, can you hear me? I forgot that I was him. Joey! Joey doesn't share food. Why'd you hit Joey, Ma? Oh, and of course, and she's like guilty about it. Why'd you hit him? Joey, wake up, Joey! Wake up! Awaken my masters! Damn.
Joey.
Oh, didn't his mom call him that at their wedding, though, too? Or am I making that up?
Oh my god!
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, the
That's
whole
so
time!
fucked.
Even though they were young. To lose a twin brother. Not to mention how their mother must feel.
Johnny had the beta blockers erase his memories. Not like he remembers it much.
Damon has said in the chat, was that a JoJo reference? And I have no idea what it's in reference to.
Yeah, it was.
We
Yeah,
said
that's,
Awaken Our Masters.
Oh,
That's what he says in the dub. When Wamu wakes up first and he's like speaking to AC/DC in cars.
I see. Fuzzily unlinked. Not erased. Somewhere in there, the aftermath of those memories probably lingered.
What about their mother? I don't think she took the beta blockers.
She seems to have gone a little cuckoo. At least, I don't really think she called Johnny Joey as a nickname.
If she then takes Johnny for Joey, what about Johnny himself?
I don't like it here.
So that's why.
Let's move on.
I was thinking that he was trans or something because of stuff like that, but it makes a lot more sense that it wasn't that. It was that, like, he had a twin and there's all sorts of, like, she's got, like, this weird fixation on it.
I don't actually know where to go from. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because my thinking at the time was that, like, Joey is, like, a woman's name. Like, you can name, like, a female that.
Mhm.
But that makes sense.
Seems like this wasn't the only memory unlinked.
Odd. It's not putting up a barrier anymore.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, we don't get to do the puzzle anymore? Dude, you should
Oh, do you want to be both of them? Because we could have someone else be Joey if you'd
they're
like.
twins.
Yeah.
They'll sound exactly the same.
Okay. That's how it works.
Dude, you should you should totally give this series a try. It's gonna be the furry thing. What was it called again?
Animorphs.
Animorphs. That's
It's
right.
not a
I mean,
furry thing. Cannot
I'm sorry.
stress it
I
enough.
knew it had something to do with animals. I couldn't remember.
Cannot
You
stress
knew what I
enough
meant.
That from the little bit I know about Animorphs, absolutely not a furry thing. It is like a horror graphic transformation into an animal that they don't even necessarily want to do.
Interesting. I mean, really, it's just wicked awesome. Oh, they're from New England. I've already
It's
plowed
not.
through 3 books straight.
Except it's a British, so maybe they're just...
Well, hey, New England.
Yeah.
Where do
What's
you
it
think
called?
they get it from?
Oh. That's not
No, I'm John. Animorphs. I knew it.
Oh,
It's about this group of kids turning into animals to fight mind-controlling slugs. Just like in part 6 of JoJo. Man, I don't like that weird alien stuff. Well, it was snails, not slugs.
Damon, to clarify, Animorphs was a really popular book series for children during the time that I was a kid, like elementary level. I never got into
Yeah.
it because there were kind of like 3 factions in my school. There were the Animorph kids, the cats, or the Warrior Cats
Warrior
kids,
Cats.
and then there were the Goosebumps girlies, and I was hardcore Goosebumps girly. So,
That's funny. Meh, I don't like that weird alien stuff. Why not? It's great. Instead of going to boring school, they get turned into tigers and maul big bad aliens. Like Robert E.T. They're all like, roar, 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 roar.
now see, the interesting thing is, though, I did say that I think this is a translated game. I might be wrong in that, because it's unusual to have a translated game talk about American pop culture. Or maybe British. Because, you know...
Because they're supposed to be British, though, right? So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. It's just, it's not something you see very often. The only other time I've seen it done is literally in the Ring books that I just read, and then when I read about the author, it was like, Suzuki fucking loves America. Like, he was watching all these horror and monster slasher movies that are all American, which is why they play such a big deal in his book. Damon was also a Goosebumps girly. I love that.
Nice. Also, did you read all 3 of the Ring books?
Yes. Absolutely
It doesn't
wild.
the third book gets crazy.
The third book
I feel like
takes
it kind of is in a league of its own.
The third book was my favorite, and I don't want to go into too much details because I want to save that for me potentially doing a video literally on books at some point.
Oh, cool.
The third book is insane. It completely changes genre, because the first 2 are still supernatural horror. The third one makes it sci-fi, which is insanity. There's a lot of I have a
still
lot
horror
of
though.
Yeah, still horror, but a different kind of horror. It's not supernatural so much as it is more
Psychological?
No, it's like a down to earth
Philosophical?
horror. Well, it's medical horror. There is philosophical horror in there as well. I would say.
No, I'm talking about like the aspect of like the self that's kind of like prevalent in that book.
Yeah.
Like in that particular storyline.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then they pick up lasers.
Also, Damon, to answer your next question, The Haunting Hour. I don't remember the movie. I know I watched it, but they made a Haunting Hour series.
And it's all pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew.
Be very careful, Damon. I will go off on a 2-hour tangent about Goosebumps.
Stop that. No 2-hour rant about Goosebumps.
Not right now. Cole knows. Cole knows. What
Yeah.
Hee hee. Just watch, Johnny. One day, I'm gonna be a famous writer.
Oh, you wanted to write.
I thought he was gonna be like, I'm gonna be an astronaut. Because then that would really bring it all together.
Well, didn't
I'll write the
River-
coolest novel on the block. What's up?
River also wanted to be a writer. Didn't
Oh, yeah, she did. So that kind of makes sense.
she? Yes,
And I
Damon.
wonder-
Sorry.
You know, because something I was also thinking about as soon as, like, this all revealed, I was like, I wonder if Joey is gonna be, maybe not autistic, but similar to River. And so, like, you remember how he was like, yeah, I wanted her to be my girlfriend because she's just cool, and I wanted her coolness to make me cool.
Yeah.
I wondered if, like, maybe it was his subconscious, like, crying out for, like, having that back in his life, and he just didn't really,
No, it.
he was too young to really process that feeling and
Mhm.
understand. Wow. Okay. Every kid will get my book for free. I'll make us rich, even though everyone's getting my books for free,
Yeah.
and buy both you and Mom really big houses. How would you get rich if you give away the books for free? Free for the kids. The parents will still have to pay, of course.
This is a businessman right here.
Yeah, I'm sure the parents will be thrilled to give you money. What? You're still mad about the other day? Oh, come on. I called first dibs on the train fair and square. What happened to your prize, anyway? I gave it away. To a hobo? Look, it's not just about that day.
Oh god, was Joey the favorite? So there's a whole nother layer of just oof.
You know, oh, yeah, there you go. You know Ma always favored you. Hey, that's not true.
God, that's so fucked up, because that means her calling him Joey means that she
Yeah.
psychologically wished that he was the one who died.
Yep. Absolutely. Remember last Christmas? And last Easter? And the time we went fishing and... Okay, you know what? You can have my train if you want. Really? Yep. I mean, hey, by your reasoning, she'll get me another one, right? Also, he's on the top bunk.
That's true.
Listen, Johnny, what difference does it make who owns what?
My brother had bunk beds growing up, and it's always really funny when everyone talks about how they want the top bunk, because my brother literally said that he always wanted the bottom bunk. He was like, I do not like the top bunk. If you ever sleep in here on the bunk beds with me, you will be in the top bunk. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Bunk's safer.
Bottom bunk is, yeah. Top bunk didn't have railings for a little bit until my parents found them in the basement, so top bunk was double dangerous when I was a child.
Damn. Also wild. I never had a bunk beds growing up, but like I slept in bunk beds at camp.
I'm really glad I never had to go to camp.
I loved camp. Camp was like the highlight of my year every year. I went to the coolest camp ever. It was on, well, it was right next to a large body of salt water, but also had a freshwater, like, pond lake thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we could go kayaking and canoeing on the lake and go, like, snorkeling and do swimming on the beach. And there's a lot of dunes and stuff for exploration, and then also, like, woodland area for exploration, too. And I did a lot of archery. That's when I learned I loved archery, which also helped me with like doing archery for hunting and stuff. And I made a lot of friends, and that's also like that camp had a lot of counselors that were from the Commonwealth. So not just like the British Isles, but also like South Africa, Australia. I shouldn't call South Africa the Commonwealth, but yeah, they've got the accent. And a lot of Australians and New Zealand people. So that was cool too.
Yeah, but see, a big part of camp as an experience is kind of my worst nightmare, because
I get it.
don't like water and I can't swim, so I have no interest
Yeah.
in any type of water sport or lake things. Forests,
You
like-
would have suffered. The first day of camp, we had to do a safety swim test, and like if you don't pass, you don't get to do water related stuff.
Mhm.
And part of the swim test, so like on the beach, we'd have to swim out a certain way, tread water for a certain amount of time, and come back in. But then the other test to make sure you can go kayaking and canoeing is you had to get in a kayak, go out a little ways on the lake, and then a counselor would flip your kayak with you in it. You had to stay there for a moment, slap the side, and then swim out and pop back out. Yeah. The first time I did it when I was young, I was a little scared, but then I was like, oh, this is no big deal.
The diabetes also just makes it very hard to do a lot of things. Cause like I don't dislike hiking or forests, but I'm active, but I'm not active in that kind of way, because the thing is, if I exercise significantly, my blood sugar will go low and I'll die. So I can't really do stuff like that for extended periods of time. But
Yeah,
do you
I
ever
get
have
that.
do you ever have to go to a camp, Cole?
Not overnight. I went to like day summer camp, but never like
Oh,
full week
cool.
summer.
We did have a, I can say this because I don't live in this state anymore, but I did do Camp Glen Helen when I was a kid, which was like a week stay. And it's an overnight outdoors camp, but there was no water or anything there. That also kind of sucked, though, because, like, they made you... Well, they didn't make you, but you were encouraged to eat all of the food off of your plate, which is not a bad thing, but they made it, like, this weird competition, where, like, if you didn't, like, scrape your plate completely clean, they would put all of the waste from everyone into this, like, tube that you could see through, so that it was to like visually show us how much food waste there was, and it was just a weird thing centered around eating culture, which
Kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
It really bothers me when people try to police how people eat. The only thing they did at my camp was like we had to clean up ourselves, so it was kind of like if you don't eat everything off your plate, that's like an extra step for cleaning, but like whatever, right?
But there was the added insult to that. Being diabetic, I can't necessarily...
Yeah, what?
Yeah. Like, sometimes I have to eat more so that I don't die. But if so what that actually did was not the problem they were trying to combat, because they just wanted to essentially be like, hey, make sure that when you take food, you take, like, you don't let your eyes decide how much you eat, which I don't think is a bad lesson. It's weird to do it to, like, 6th graders, but, like, that made me so anxious that I took less than I probably needed to eat frequently, all of the time. So... I was hungry for a lot of that trip, but...
Fuck 'em. Damn. Also, I think I read that line.
Oh, okay.
Everything that's mine is yours too.
That's not how it works
Aw.
when your mom favors someone, though. Like, that's a sweet sentiment, but that's not true, is
Yeah.
it?
But he can't do shit about that,
Yeah, I
except
know.
this.
And it's not his it's not his fault, but...
I mean, we both get to play with it, right? Yeah. Right. I mean, come on. You're my twin brother, dude. You're like a part of me. Oi, let's go confuse the neighbors. What?
I also don't have an explanation for that one.
Wait, in the rain?
Like, Ding Dong Ditch, maybe? What? Why are you crying? Buddy.
Well, don't they call it, like, Nicky Nine Doors or something like that in
Wait,
England? What do they
what?
call it? Nicky Knocky Nine Doors or some shit like that?
What?
What do they call it? Hang on.
Okay. I'm glad one of us is Googling that, because that's a wild statement to make.
It is
Yeah, what?
England.
Knock Knock
I'm seeing
Ginger,
so
known
many-
as Ding Dong Ditch
yeah.
and Ring and Run. Okay.
Ding Dong, the Knock Knock Ginger fucking blew me away to the point where I was kind of stun locked and had to stop looking.
Oh yeah, no, there are a
Wait,
couple
no.
ones. So Ding Dong Ditch, Knock Knock Ginger, and Nicky Nine Doors.
Juice, Nicky Nine Doors. I fucking told you. I wouldn't just get that from nowhere.
No, I believed you, but that's an insane thing. Like,
Cause I had a memory of my friend Toby from Surrey being like, yeah, we playing Nicky Nine Doors, and that's something I'll never forget.
oh boy.
But I guess it's Japanese are like, I don't know, call it
Yeah.
confused. Anyway,
Well, that's
wait,
just
in
my
the rain?
That's my assumption. I have no idea what that line meant.
Yes, in the rain. Come on.
Unless it's like twin pranks. I don't know.
Oh yeah, like which one's which?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've never met a pair of twins that I couldn't tell apart. Because there's no such thing as identical twins. There's always differences.
Well, see, I've only ever known one pair, and they were on the tennis team with me, and it was really easy to tell the difference. Like, people would say that they couldn't, but they were not physically the same, and personality-wise, they were not
Yeah.
the same either. I was like, it's very easy for me to know which one is which.
Mm-hmm. I guess the only time where I could see it is when they're babies.
Yeah.
Because it's they haven't grown into their features and they don't really have personalities yet.
I've seen stories like that sometimes, where, people ask Reddit, I think, are like, people with who have identical twin babies, how do you tell them apart? Like, because if you take your eyes off them, what happens if they just get switched?
If you've got Lucy and Luna, yeah, and then you're and this one's Lucy and this one's Luna, but you can't tell them apart. How do you know, what if you fuck up and then when they're as they grow up, you've been calling Lucy Luna this whole time,
Yeah.
You just have no way of knowing.
And they
Guess
don't
it's just
know
gonna be
either,
that
'cause
way.
they're just babies, so some kind of carnival, huh?
Shall we look around?
How about I look around and you just stand here?
How about we continue speaking in the form of questions for the next hour?
Quit blabbering and go already.
Aw, you ruined it.
Oh, we're speedy in this scene.
Fruits. Fresh fruits. Apples, oranges, and tomatoes. Ugh. We got it all.
That's also
Why tomatoes?
That's absolutely
Tomatoes are technically a fruit.
none of the things that are in front of this person either, except maybe the tomatoes and apples.
Yeah. Wait a
Yes, they
minute.
are.
Tomatoes aren't fruits.
Neil
They are
already
fruits,
did.
though, Dr. Watts.
Yeah, they are. They are the ovaries of the plant and contain seeds. That's what a fruit is.
But, come
will.
on. Tomatoes? We never refer to them as fruits.
We who?
I have to enjoy cooking in groups, okay?
That's awesome.
Some of us take it very seriously.
Oh boy.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay.
Let me get some water real quick.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just gonna, before I interact with anything, I'm just gonna walk around while Cole's away.
I can't believe that I'm gonna be a quarter of a century old in a couple hours.
It's exciting.
I was born at 1:39 a.m.
One time my mom mistakenly was trying to say that I wasn't 25 yet, and she said to my dad, who was also in this conversation, yeah, Carly's not even half of a century old yet. And I didn't say anything because that
Yep.
is technically still true, but for sure not what she was going for. And then, like, literally 5 minutes later, she was like, oh, I meant a quarter of a century. And I was like, there
Aw.
we go. Meanwhile, I was literally over there being like, what is so special about being 50? Like, why are we waiting for that?
I'm 50. Remember that SNL sketch?
I
I'm 50.
haven't watched SNL. I'm so
you,
sorry.
you technically have, actually.
Is it
Remember
something
when I
you've
showed
shown
you
me?
the, like, marry a man? Remember they're singing about spring break and marrying men?
Oh, yeah.
Two
Yeah.
men bound
Yeah.
by the law.
Fruits.
Look at those plushies.
They're
The
sparkling.
stuffies. Sparkling stuffy.
I am very
I
curious.
think Brendan probably. Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
all I was gonna say is that I think Brendan forgot, but I asked him months ago to make me a plushie of Hestu from the Zelda
Oh, gotcha.
for my birthday. I don't think he did. It's a bummer, but it's alright. Have I ever showed you the Mr. Friendles he made me?
I think so.
Back.
Welcome.
You know, do you know who that is, Mr. Friendles?
I
Just
don't.
one episode of Rick and Morty.
No, I haven't watched a whole bunch of Rick and Morty.
I've never seen Rick and Morty. This is not a
Brendan
surprise
is
to
super
anyone.
into it. For the longest time, that was the thing we'd do. We'd watch the new Rick and Morty, but I gotta say, I do not like season 4 or 5 like at all. I just don't care for anything after season. Like the first 3 seasons are great, and then everything after is just garbage. I don't want this stupid toy. I want the train. That's the only train left. Do you want to exchange your prize for a teddy bear instead? No, I just want the train. Now, John, don't make a scene. Joey won it fair and square, didn't he? But I won too. He just went first. It's okay. I'll let you play with it too. See how nice your brother is, Johnny? Okay, you dumplings, don't block the stand now. Come, let's go see what's over there.
I'm gonna make a prediction here. Also, that whole scene
Yeah.
fills me with such a rage that is
Oh, same.
indescribable. You know how he said in the scene before that he gave away his toy?
Yeah.
Do you think he gave it to River?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I'm not a dumpling. No bush about it.
You know what? I'm gonna call you Dumpling from now on.
That's inappropriate.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Workplace
is.
harassment.
You're bluffing. Now, before we go to the next scene, I'm curious if I can interact with this person. Yeah.
Welcome and behold, the world's smallest Ferris wheel. Can we ride it? No. Absolutely not. Does it even work? Absolutely not. Oh, it's amazing. It was probably delayed, so it sounded like I was just reading it, but on my end, I said that before the screen like showed what he was saying.
Nice.
Looks like someone just glued some chairs to a water wheel.
Don't know. Don't care.
You guys like Ferris wheels?
I
Okay.
do.
I went in the Seattle Great Wheel, and it was really cool. We went at night, so the views were fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Hey,
I-
is that whack-a-mole?
Sorry, I went to the one at Pigeon Forge in Tennessee when I was there on vacation, and that one's really cool at night as well with all of the lights.
Yeah.
Wacko.
I want to go. We're gonna do a road trip to a certain place. I'll talk about it sometime off stream. But one of the places we're gonna have to stop in on the way is Tennessee. So I was like, oh, because I've never been.
I've only been there once, and it was just that spot, and that spot is really, really cool. I have some stories about that place, but otherwise, I don't know anything about Tennessee.
Yeah. I just know my in-laws like it. They have a lake house, right? Like, it's in North Carolina, but it's like the part of North Carolina that borders on Tennessee, so they drive over a lot.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Like, kind of near, like,
yeah.
Dollywood and stuff.
Yep, I was there. I got to partake in a Dollywood show as one of the performers. I
It's
almost...
crazy!
Yeah, I almost
What?
threw up from anxiety, though. It was both very fun and deeply scary at the time. So that was that same
Aw.
trip, actually.
Well, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Well, so there's like a dinner and a show for that. I may as well tell the story now.
Yeah.
And I was a lot younger. I wasn't like a kid. I do think I was in high school or maybe my last year of middle school. I have no concept of time, so I can't pinpoint exactly when it was. But, I was nice to the lady who was serving us, like, because I'm always very polite to people who, you know, have to deal with the public, of which I am a part normally. But the wait staff got to pick the kids who performed in this challenge, so they needed to get two teams, the red team and the blue team, and you had to have like 5 kids on each or whatever. And so the wait staff completely skipped over my cousin, who was also there with me, and asked if I wanted to play in the game. And I, of course, froze because I am an anxiety-ridden mess, and my mom was like, yeah, she'd love to. So then I had to partake in the game, and I was glad I did. But I was in an arena chock full of people competing in a pass-the-bucket-of-water style game. Because you had to weigh something down on the other end of the line that would like lift a nail that would pop a balloon, or you know. So it was it was deeply traumatizing and quite a bit of fun. I do have a video of it, I think, on my phone somewhere. If it's any good, I might send it to you guys later. But
Amazing.
Gotcha.
If Discord will let you.
yeah, that's the thing.
So I was gonna say I'll show you our view from the Seattle Great Wheel, but it's a video, so eh. Oh, I love Whack-A-Mole.
Whack-a-mole. You take a mallet and whack moles.
Isn't that animal abuse?
They're fake moles, butthead. It's how people blew out stream before the FPS were invented.
Amazing.
Dr. Watts is a Call of Duty gamer.
Oh god, how primitive.
Yeah, it's pretty ghetto.
What
Where'd
the
you
fuck?
read about it?
Grandpa was a fan. He had a big whack-a-mole head.
Want to play? Just hit everything on the head and you win.
Yes.
Also, I found my pictures from the Seattle Great Whale, and yeah, it's just it's a video of our view, so I can't really send it, but you can see the wheel
Oh.
itself. And then afterwards, we got dinner, and we ate all these oysters. Look at that shit. I was
Yummy.
very proud.
Oh god, my
Like
mouse
those
sensitivity
moles.
is garbage. My mouse is not on a mouse pad, no! I'm exposing myself
We're
here.
gonna judge you very harshly, Carly.
Not an FPS gamer.
I'm not. I've stated that many times to so many people. I don't understand how to aim. I don't understand FPS menus. And it doesn't explain anything to you ever.
It really doesn't.
See now. Out of 50 total target appearances, you struck 54 times and made 42 successful hits.
I didn't know. it
So
was-
that's what? You got a 84. Yeah,
Okay.
oh! On my end, I also said that again before it popped up.
I'll take that. That's a passing score. It's your new rank.
Yeah, that's a solid B.
Oh god. What is sparkling?
I've been having to polish up on my math skills with tutoring the child.
I see.
Converting fucking decimals into fractions. God, I wanted to die. Especially, we had to convert repeating decimals into fractions.
Oh, gross.
Ah, yes, fortunes of wonder are ahead of you. This one might just become a lawyer, and this one, a doctor. Oh my. Come on, I'm getting both of you treats. Except you, John. Hey, where's my tip?
No way, I ain't talking to her.
Oh, my bad.
Good or bad, I'd be screwed either way.
Okay. Sorry.
Damn!
I don't know what this is. Can't interact with that though.
It's under construction. Are those scarecrows?
Yeah. But I don't know why they're here. Alright. Food. Okay.
You're at the table.
Oh, I see. I have to interact with everything or else I don't know where I'll necessarily get the next one.
Mm-hmm. I can never understand you, Joey. How can you stand the taste of them?
Oh, what's the pickle?
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh god.
They're just so sour and icky.
And he doesn't even like them.
Well, but he's gonna learn to love them.
Or he's gonna
Sour
be
and
forced to
awesome
love
is what
them.
you mean. Also, this is Chase. It's not that I don't like pickles, I love pickles, but Chase is like, when it comes to like the sour vinegar taste, he's like, I love, like, you know how people talk, what's that thing, like the vinegar chips and salt and vinegar
Salt and
chips,
vinegar?
like, hurts you?
I love it.
And Chase is like, I love it.
I do. Chase and I are the same person except for our feelings on peas. So,
Yeah, apparently.
sour is my
Just
favorite
try it.
taste profile.
Yeah, sour's pretty awesome. So if it's a little too much at once, I can't really deal. Like I can't have warheads forever, but I like
love
sour
those.
stuff.
Like I don't even care.
Certainly more than I like spicy stuff.
I can't do spice very much.
I love me some spice.
Nah, I don't even want to taste regular olives. Yo, the Keck W. You should try at least one, Oh, that's the mom. You should try at least one, Johnny. Who knows? Maybe you'll like it. Thank you.
Sorry, I forgot that
Yeah.
was there.
Nah. I'm done though. Can I go play? Okay, but only at the playground and not an inch too far. So I guess this isn't the UK because she said an inch.
Yeah?
Just leave that bag. I'll keep it for you. No, it's mine. I want it.
Oh, the bag was his
It
prize.
runs away.
Interesting.
Tickled all up.
Oh, we're in an important scene, and I know that because we're no longer Speedy.
Oh.
Way to follow mom's orders, huh?
His mom's a bitch, so who really cares? You were inside him, or rather, he was inside you.
Oh, is he gonna throw it? Okay.
Oh, is this where the thing is?
Yeah, this does kind of look
Wow.
like the spot, but I don't think it is. But here's the moon I'm willing to bet. Or I'm just wrong.
Whoa.
Well, okay. Excuse me. So we wandered off the trail and found a cool place. But let's face it, he could have also been eaten by a pack of tigers.
Yep, here in England.
Tigers don't travel.
Yeah,
in
that's true
packs.
too. They're solitary hunters.
Tigers don't travel in packs, idiot.
It was just an expression. You know, when I was a kid, my grandpa took me stargazing every year.
Yeah?
It was this hill outside of the city where we'd stay at. The same one every year. We'd watch the stars till daybreak. Well, I did mostly. He just carried the telescope for me.
Of course.
Thing was, though, I didn't want to stay up late. Grandpa always told her that we were just camping and hid the telescope inside the car. That's all good, but when we got back in the morning, I had to pretend like I'd actually slept. So in conclusion, that's the story of how I started my caffeine addiction.
You're terrible.
I know.
It's a shame, though. All these nice memories, lost and never found. And who knows how many more like it.
Well, as you say, just take it moment for moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit. I told you packs of tigers dwell here.
It's River.
River tigers.
Hey.
And let me guess, it's the platypus.
Probably. probably.
the prize.
Yeah. I'm probably.
Hello. Wait, don't go. I'm Johnny. What's your name? You're at my spot. Your spot? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hog this place all to myself. Do you want to join me? Are you here to watch the stars? Are you? Aww. Just look at him. Did you know there were so many lights in the sky? I didn't until I left where I grew up the first time. Yes. Oh, I did too. You said this was your spot, right? Only during the carnival. Not a fan of the crowds? Me neither. You know, you still haven't told me your name yet. I'm not telling you. Everyone makes fun of it in school. Why? They say it makes them want to go to the washroom. Okay then. Well, it can't be worse than John. I mean, everywhere in the world, nearly everyone's named John. I'm laughing so hard right now because of the thing with Chase. Even in India? Probably. What's wrong with that? Hmm? What's wrong with having a name that everyone has? Well, it's boring, I guess. God, speaking as someone who has a name that practically no one has, I would give anything to have a normal name. I mean, if everyone has it, then what's the point? I wouldn't mind. Yeah, see, that's the thing.
But I would argue I have a not standard name. But I mean, like, if you were like, for instance, take the name Savannah. I know a million Savannahs, and I feel like there's also an argument to be made, like, growing up with the school system that we do, you have to refer to them as Savannah and then whatever their last initial is. Like, it very much incites the need to, like, point out differences between them sometimes, too, to a way that I think is unhealthy. Like, oh yeah.
Why not just call them by their last names?
I mean, I've done that too, but I mean, at the same time, if you're clarifying who you're talking about in a conversation, it immediately can lead to some dangerous roads to being like, oh, the Savannah that does such and such, or the Savannah that does so and so. Like, you know, there's a lot of unflattering things that can be said. Not always, but having too common of a name just very much encourages pointing out the differences between them, which is a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
You're so right. And although I will say, I've known a lot of Carlys.
I have not.
I've known a decent
Really?
number.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty common name. Like, not that Cole is an uncommon name either, but definitely I've known a lot more Carlys than
I've
Coles.
known a ton of Coles and Coltons that go by Cole. I know at least 4
See,
Coles.
Colons who go by Cole don't count. They're fake Coles.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fakers.
Alright, well let me ask you this. What if they went by Cole, but their name was Coleman.
That's not.
You know what? That counts because I'd feel bad if he had the name Coleman, because that's like a last name rather than a first name.
pity.
Like
Yeah,
at that point, it's like I feel
there's a
bad
kid
for
in
you.
my
Dude. You're a part of the
school.
Cool Club.
Mhm.
There was a kid I went to school with named Coleman. Everyone, he was like, "Please call me Cole."
I know literally one other Carly, and that's it. And I don't even. I knew her as a kid, so like that didn't last. And I was like,
Gotcha.
I've known a couple Carlys. I mean, based on my experience, I feel like my name's probably on the same like tier as Carly, like in terms of rarity. Like it's not
Mhm.
quite like, you know, John or like Kaylee or
yeah.
you know, names like that. But it's not like a super rare name either. It's like I feel like if you have a group of like maybe like 150 to 200 people, it's you most likely will have like a Cole or a Carly kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree.
Not super.
Especially, I
common,
feel
but
like
uncommon, but also not
That
quite in the
like
middle.
this generation and like the ones younger, the Carlys are pretty common name. Because when I used to teach, a lot of the girls were named Carly too.
Hmm. And it's probably like a cyclical thing, because I know one lady, I don't remember, it was a mom who was talking about why she named her daughter Olivia. It was like, yeah, I didn't know a single Olivia when I was growing up, so I named my daughter Olivia, and now there's
Another
5 other
Olivia.
Olivias in her class, and I'm like, which is true, I knew a lot of Olivias. One of them, the worst person I think I've ever met in my life, and all of the other 4, pretty standard people, pretty good people.
Yeah. I feel like Caitlyn was that name for me. Like there's so many Caitlyns,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of Caitlyns.
so many Kates, Katies.
Oh, Katie. Although Katie is actually a nickname. I actually didn't know that. Well, actually, I found out like a year ago, but like I didn't know that originally.
Mhm.
It's short for Catherine.
Yep. I knew a lot of Catherines too.
Yeah, so did I, but I didn't know that you could call a Catherine Katie. But it's kind of like, how do you get Dick from Richard?
Well, that's like so they did
That's nicely.
That's nicely, yeah. But I mean, the actual thing behind that is that during that time frame when Dick and Richard were a popular name, they would do like these kind of naming things. So like, oh god, I can't remember it now. Oh no, they would do like a lot
Oh,
of
the
these
explanation.
things. Yeah, I feel really bad because I started this being like, oh, I know why, and then I'm like, nope, actually that
Oh
memory.
no, I don't.
That memory was
No,
eaten,
I'm wrong.
eaten by the brain rot.
Well, can I give you a little bit more brain rot and just give you some information you did not need to know about my family?
Mhm.
But I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Well, I think it's because, sorry, really quickly before I forget it, because I'll do it again. I think it's because they shortened
Yeah.
Richard to Ricky, which became like Rick, and then
Oh,
Rick
and then
rhymes with
Dickie.
Dick.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. My so the information is that my grandmother, she had a brother named Richard, and I always called him Uncle Richie. That's what we were told to call him. But everyone his age, and that would be like my dad's uncle, so he was like my great uncle.
Mhm.
We call him Uncle Richie. But everyone his age, so his wife, my great aunt Carol, and then my grandma, all called him Dick. But the thing is, he is like 6'2", no, he was like 6'4". He's really tall. And it's hilarious because his wife, my great aunt Carol, is a 5'0" Irish Catholic,
Mhm.
loud and
Uh-huh.
brash. So 5'0", 6'4". His poor sons are all very short. And they would call him Big Dick.
Oh no! God.
Damn it.
There was a kid in my middle school whose last name was Dick, and he would constantly make a joke about how when he had kids, he was gonna name his son Harry. So,
Oh
Nice.
no.
yeah.
Well, that's why we're not gonna have kids, but I was like, oh man, imagine if we did and we had a son, Chase, and we named him John.
John Johns.
That'd be Johns.
John Binks. You know?
We could call him John Jonathan Johns.
There's
Also,
a kid
oh,
on
I
there.
never you never asked about Chase's middle name earlier either.
Well, hang on. Let's not fully dox his full name.
Actually, let's hear about Chase's address real quick as well.
There's like a
Maybe
million.
his phone number?
It's also a super common middle name.
Gotcha, but I don't know if you want to have all three
Yeah,
names out
I
there.
don't-
I would wait for that one.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. How did Sharpie get on that? Sorry. Just for once, to have the same name everyone else has. It's like those lights in the sky. They all look there it is.
Mhm.
They all look the same from here, but that doesn't make them any less pretty. Aw, 'cause she just wants to be like everybody else.
Oh.
I suppose.
Yeah, but you
And
know
he
what
just wants to
this-
be different.
You know what this means, right? Like, why he... Because as an old man, he was like, I want to go to the moon, but I don't remember why. So this is the exact moment that wish came to be.
Oh, he didn't even remember that he knew her, and that's why he was so drawn to her. Aw.
Well, because she was also... There was that whole scene, too, where she was like, and what does this remind you of? And what else? And what else?
Oh, no, no, no.
My God, no.
I need a fucking moment.
I told you guys,
God
this
damn.
game has emotions.
Oh, no. Oh.
Alright, hang on. Me and Cole are having a breakdown.
Well, I'm gonna get a Coke. I'll be back in a second.
I'm gonna get some water.
Has to go. This is why I chose this game. I don't even remember much of it myself, but I do remember the way it felt. And that's why I chose it. Everyone who's watching stream, which is just Damon. This is all for you, Damon. It is coming all full circle. And there's a reason that we had to start from the end of the story and go to the beginning, and it was because we had to come to the moment of the inception of this man's wish to go to the moon. And it's all for love. I said that and it came out sounding very sarcastic in my voice, but I do think it's a very beautiful thing. I am a sucker for a good love story. And Goblin's here too. He doesn't understand the emotional things that are happening right now. He keeps trying to swat at my hand with his claws.
You know what I just realized? That your haircut is very, like... yes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I need this stuff.
Emotional support Coke, I understand.
It's cherry Coke, actually.
Oh.
My favorite.
Everyone loves cherry Coke, but I can't do cherry flavored things because it just tastes like medicine to me.
I get that.
That being said, though, my taste buds are permanently, not bad, I would say, but they're permanently affected by the diabetes and what I can and cannot,
Yeah.
eat and
I
drink
think
on
that's-
a regular basis.
I'm so
I
sad.
think that's a common symptom, like, of having that. Like, I've heard a lot of people who have, like, diabetes say, like, yeah, I don't like sweet stuff. It just tastes weird to me.
And, like,
It's just when you're not used to it.
the thing that really bugs me, and like it's a minor irritant, but because it's everyone always asking me this when they learn that, they're always like, oh, but you can't eat certain things, right? And I'm like, well, with the type of diabetes I have, I could eat whatever I want. It's like, for whatever reason, the misinformation about how diabetes functions is so strange to me. Like, I've had to tell the same woman like 8 times that I can in fact eat sugar, and it's carbs that are the thing you have to worry about. And even that, like, I can eat carbs. It's just very strange to me, but like, yeah, juice and anything sweet in particular is very much like, oh, if I eat something sweet and it's not because I'm like having a diabetic attack, it makes me like psychologically think that I'm having one. 'Cause I only really drink juice or eat sweet things when I'm dying, so...
Oh, I get
Well,
it.
in that case, I apologize for doing that very thing earlier this stream. I was like, oh, you can have caramels? That was stupid of me.
You're
I just,
good.
all, like, my friends that were diabetic that I knew were like, no, I can't have that.
And, you know, that is a thing, like, and also I wasn't upset with you when you do that. It's literally just a thing I live with all of the time, and it depends on what type of diabetes you have. It's mostly just because it's older people that, like, clearly don't listen to what I say, and they ask me that same
Yeah.
question every time. I'm like, we've been through this. But I mean, you know, it's just, it's one of those things. But yeah, I mean, there are, because
I
obviously
gotcha.
it depends on the type, so I can't say that's true for all diabetics, but it's also, I've had this since I was 2, so I don't know any other way of life, and that means my entire lifetime of people have said that to me, so it's like,
Damn.
I get that.
I said that line right.
yeah, you did, sorry.
Yeah, I
think so, yeah.
suppose. I said it again. What do you think those stars up there are, anyways?
Also, Damon,
Suns.
I agree, grape-flavored things are bad as well.
Whoa.
I love grapes.
Really?
Depends on the grape flavor.
I love grapes, but the grape
You don't like Concord grapes?
flavor is not good. Cherry and
So
grape
you've never.
both taste like pure medicine to me.
Oh, interesting. So you wouldn't like Concord
Mm.
grapes if you had them.
I've had Concord grapes and I do like them. I don't like grape flavoring because it doesn't taste like any type of grape I've ever eaten.
What?
Yeah.
What grape flavoring are you having? It tastes just like Concord grapes to me.
I disagree hardcore.
Damn. Well, it's kind of
Yeah,
like
I've
how
had it-
people are like, banana doesn't taste like banana, and it's like, it does.
It
It's just the
doesn't.
wrong type of
Because
banana.
I love banana.
No,
flavoring,
'cause,
but I hate
like-
banana. Oh yeah,
The banana
Mhm.
flavoring it's a similar situation where it's based off a specific type of banana that
It
you
doesn't
almost
exist
never see in
anymore.
grocery stores.
I thought it didn't exist. I thought we bred that banana type out of existence.
It does exist. It's just very expensive because it's not as easily cultivatable as the one that you see in the grocery stores, and it like goes bad more quickly.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Huh.
But
Yeah, I always
the only
thought
reason
it
I've
just
been able to
didn't
try it is because I had it at a huge farmer's market in New York.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah, no. I've only ever had the regular. I don't know if regular is the right word for it, but like just the standard banana here in the U.S.
I did too, up until within the last couple of years when we were living with Chase's grandpa. You know, we would help out with the garden, and at one point we were out, and then Grandpa just sent us a text. The banana tree is pregnant, and we're like,
I remember this.
and we got bananas off it, and he was like, this is the first time it's ever made fruit. And they were very small. They were like little, what do you call those things? Chodes? But they tasted
Chodes?
amazing. Yeah, you know how like imagine
know
like a
the
standard
chode.
banana.
That was just not the word I thought you were gonna grasp for there.
Yeah,
I was-
that's insane.
Right?
Oh, God. Yeah, I remember
They were
that.
really good.
Because you texted
They
me that,
tasted-
and you were like, guess the gender or whatever of something. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, that might have been about the mango tree
Oh,
though.
probably. If the tree's pregnant,
Which
yeah,
all-
I guess there's no
The
point.
mango tree, the mangoes were also good. But yeah, the bananas were very delicious because, like, you know, a standard banana is like kind of flavorless, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a very strong flavor. These ones had a very strong flavor, and it was a lot more sweet. So it was a lot more reminiscent of like banana flavoring, but still more like, I don't know, natural tasting, if that makes sense. But not like quite, because they weren't Cavendish. It was just well, to be honest, just kind of a wild banana tree.
Yeah.
I don't really know where it came from, because I don't think Grandpa planted it there, but
Are we
random bananas.
Are we prepared to go back into the emotional scene?
Yeah, I'm ready. We had a banana talk.
The chodes
It's
and
a
the
banana.
bananas, clearly.
Remind me later, I gotta show you a banana related thing, but for now, my dad said they're giant burning spheres of gas. Oh, I bet he's just making it up. Why would he lie to me?
You dumb.
Because, you know, that's what grown-ups do. They make things up.
I know I just said let's get back in this scene, but this reminds me of a childhood core memory for me about grown-ups making things up. My neighbor growing up had a trampoline, so when I got older I asked my mom if we could get a trampoline, and she said no. And I asked her why, and she was like, because you have to pay more in taxes forever if you have a trampoline. And it took me so long growing up to know that that's such fucking bullshit.
Also, just like the wrong, like, because the thing is, she could have legitimately been like, our homeowner's insurance would go up, and that's like pretty likely, because they asked us about that when we were doing our homeowner's insurance. Why taxes of all things? That doesn't make any sense.
Like, I don't
Why
know.
would the government care?
So, yeah. Oh, gosh.
Santa, Easter Bunny, King stuff like that. I can't wait to try kangaroos.
You know, I was gonna make a comment, and then I was like, actually, I have no idea whether those taste good or not. I've eaten horse before.
I heard they taste really good. I mean, I love, like, venison and stuff, so I bet I'll like it. I love gamey tasting meat. I really don't
Valid.
care.
Valid.
Have you ever made an Easter bunny out of stars? Like a constellation? Yes. Of other things, never tried a rabbit, though. Do you want to make one? Yeah, we'll make the bestest constellation ever.
What else does it remind you of?
Oh my god, no, stop. Let's see who makes one out first. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll start in 3. 3, 2, 1, and oh, I see it.
Sorry, the game auto did
Oh,
that
do you
one.
see it?
I
Did
see
you
it.
see it? Or where? In the sky. But where in the sky? I also see the bunny and the moon. Think big.
Yeah, that's what I saw as well.
Oh, that is what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Because there's also a little bunny on the left side of the stars. Bigger than all the others.
I see a bunny on the right side. Let me see if I can.
I don't know.
Like here, and the little ears are kind of here. But
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute! I see it! Tell me what you see. There, right? There's the 2 ears and head. What else?
oh, she said it.
No.
And there's its 2 feet. Yes, what else? And the moon!
No.
The moon is its big round belly. Oh, fuck! So, what do you think they really are? The stars, I mean. I've never told anyone, but I think they're rabbits. Oh, I've always thought they were
Oh.
lighthouses. Oh. Billions of lighthouses stuck at the far end of the sky. Wow, it must be so lively up there. But it isn't. They can see all the other lighthouses out there, and they want to talk to them. But they can't, because they're all too far apart to hear what the others are saying. All they can do is shine their lights from afar, or send probes like SETI. So that's what they do. They shine their lights at the other lighthouses and at me. Why you? Because one day, I'm going to befriend one of them.
Yeah.
That bag, what's in it? Oh, it's the prize I won from Whack-A-Mole. Did you get to play that game? I tried, but I'm too clumsy. What'd you get from it? I got a thing. A platypus. I don't really know what it is. I knew it.
Yeah.
And he remembered that his friend was like, "What is that thing she has with her?" And he was like, "Duh, it's a platypus."
platypus,
Like he knew
'cause
instantly.
she
Yep,
told him.
yep. It's some kind of a weird duck beaver thing. May I see it? I love how the scientists aren't even here anymore. I
Yeah.
like that. It looks so strange. I wish I could win one myself. Johnny? Eek! That's Ma calling. Here. You know what? Keep it. It's yours. Mine? Yeah, I can always get another. I don't like to brag, but I'm totally the best at that game. Will you be here next year?
Fuck.
Yeah, but he's not gonna remember.
Mm.
Yep. Will you? Yes. Same place, same time? Yes. What if you forget? Or get lost? Then we can always regroup on the moon, silly. Right on the rabbit's tummy. Johnny! Coming! Oh yeah, I forgot my hacky sack in the bag. You said you're clumsy, right? Maybe it'll help.
If they ever get lost. Wait, does that mean?
Don't tell me you didn't see that coming.
Here I thought this was gonna be an inspirational childhood dream story. Fucking Dr. Watts, god damn it. I should have known some girl would have come along and turned you into a cheese fest.
He's crying. We zoom in on his face. I suppose now we know what we must do to send him to the moon.
Wait,
Oh.
you're actually gonna do it, are you?
It's our job, Neil. It's what we're contracted to do.
Damn it, Eva. Wait. Eva?
Typical Eva. Messing with the space-time continuum.
I know you're here.
Oh god, we're super speedy.
This is all your fault. I'm doing this for you. You artificially generated bastard.
I wonder if he'll say anything about our friend here. Nope.
No comment.
No comment.
Turn around.
Neil.
I know what you're planning to do.
I know that you know.
Yeah? Well, I know that you know that I know.
Look, our contract is to send him to the moon. And the only way for that to happen is if Johnny is motivated to do so.
But if that means removing River, then what's the point? The reason why he even wants to go to the moon in the first place is because she died.
I know, but we are legally bound by the contract to specifically...
Fuck the contract. I didn't take this job to make him miserable, Eva. I don't know about you, but I signed up to help this friggin' geezer die happy.
Me too, and I like this job. But if we directly go against our legal obligations, we'd be in for court hearings.
We'll appeal. We'll know that Johnny would be happy not to go to the moon.
Johnny would be happier with a lot of alternative life tangents, Neil. We're not here to play God. Our job is to give him what he signed for.
Well, you happen to know what he wants better than he does.
Look, I'm only risking losing River because I believe in her and...
What do you mean, Rick? You're removing her.
And besides, I will make up for it.
Make up for it how?
We're running out of time. Just trust me.
Says the one who pushed me out of the fucking lighthouse. Friggin' light data. Losing your powers doesn't disable my controls entirely, Eva.
Wow, who would have guessed that the protagonist turned into a villain?
Booby traps. Really, Eva?
Just trying to buy some time.
Gee, thanks for telling me. Those are some expensive pieces of equipment you're tossing.
Seriously, just stay put and wait till I'm done.
Oh, piss off. Don't make me exit this whole thing and unplug you.
Would you really risk distorting his memories as they are? Just stop trying, please. This won't take long.
Not again.
Or, come and find me at the end of the hall.
Oh, you gotta be freaking kid. Is this a joke to you, Eva? Dear Lord, they aren't just zombie Evas. They're zombie Evas.
What the fuck is even happening anymore?
Don't come any closer, I got plans.
Plants vs. Zombies. Press WASD on the
Amazing.
keyboard to shoot.
Oh my god.
What? I don't understand here. Where am I trying to go? Okay. I can't go up, so I don't understand where I'm going. Oh, okay. I'm just stupid.
These things are good for something after all.
Oh god, I didn't see her. Well, okay, I've just, well,
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 Excellent. Oh,
This is
come
tough.
on. The stupid hitboxes, I hate to.
Those
yeah.
things just a loop.
Maybe try going up the stairs now.
Oh, fuck this.
I can't, I tried before. Oh, you said now, though, but it's just,
Oh. There we go.
the Evo, what happened? Evo?
oh my god.
Whoa.
Horse jump scare, goddamn. Hello, Neil.
Oh. Morpheus?
Morpheus?
What? It's Eva, you idiot.
No, shit. We're the only ones here. Listen. Whatever you've been doing, stop it. We might not know what Johnny wants, but we know what he doesn't want. And what he doesn't want is exactly what you're accelerating.
It's already done, Neil. Why don't you come out now? Neil, just because I'm gay. She's like, not like that, Neil.
Oh, Goblin.
Yeah, he's my little buddy. He's taking a nap right next to me.
What did you do to her?
Relax. She's merely going elsewhere.
You know, it's one thing to disable my controls to feed me some olives. But this is way out of line.
I'm sorry, but this just won't go anywhere if you keep on resetting the memory. At this point, this is the only way. I'm asking you to trust me. So please, just calm down and wait here.
And just pull the trigger already. Where are you going?
There's just one last thing I need to do.
Poser. There's no need to visualize a door.
Huh.
What's with all this melodrama, Neil? Why are you fighting so hard for this? Forget it. There's no time. Nicholas! That was his name.
My God. 2 hours later.
Everything will be alright, man. Just turn around.
Okay, okay.
Wait, what?
Hey, what are you...
Oh, that's right. He's a teenager now. My bad.
Hello.
Sorry, kid. It's already started.
Come on, they're gonna hog all the good tables. That came out as not words at all on my end through Discord.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Oh. Nah, Joey's right. The ones by the kitchen smell better. Totally. And all the refills are just steps away. Ugh, olives.
Saving him doesn't justify it.
No, but I think she has a point here. Because there's no reason for Johnny to have forgotten the memory if his brother didn't die.
Yeah.
You can always find another river, Neil, or she's just a stone cold bitch. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, wow, what the hell?
But he'll only have one brother. Come on, we're in the way.
Holy shit, I can't believe
God
this.
damn.
Short steps, deep breath. Everything is alright. Chin up, I can't step into the spotlight. She said, I'm sad, somehow without any words. I just stood there, searching for an answer. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you
Astronaut.
to fly away with
Yeah.
me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind if you're with me. Then everything's alright. Why do my words always lose their meaning? What I feel, what I say, there's such a rift between them. He said, I can't really seem to read you.
I really hope my mic picked that up in the recording, not on Discord. This clearly upsetting thing is going on right now, and Goblin just woke up from his dream and gave the loudest hiss imaginable.
Oh.
He also is not pleased with this. I don't know what he was dreaming about, but
to fly away with me until the stars all fall down.
do you have a nightmare, buddy?
From the sky, but I don't mind if you're with me. Then everything's alright. If you're with me, then everything's alright.
He actually
Wow.
made it. Huh.
You sound surprised.
I just can't believe that I can't believe this game makes me not want him to go to the moon.
Yep.
I just can't believe this. We literally started with me being confused and thinking this is a game where we were going to be scientists making a rocket and blasting into space. And now I'm like, well, now I don't even want to go. It's just ridiculous.
It was never about the moon, it was about the friends and love we made along the way. Whatever happened to we always succeed because we're awesome?
This is success.
Oh, lighten up. We're in NASA. We don't have much time left.
NASA.
Let's at least check this place out.
Uh-oh, looks like some Terraria is going to be happening.
I got the notification.
Please
that
wait,
this
he-
is already playing it. So.
Amazing. Please wait here. Someone will come and show you around shortly.
Okay, I'm gonna have us wait in this moment for a minute because I gotta go drink a juice, but I will be right back.
Juice.
I'll be back in a second as well.
Oh boy. I cannot believe Knock Knock Ginger exists. Legality.
Okay, I am back.
What's up?
We all here?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait to show you that banana thing later. It's another amazing moment from my favorite streamer. Basically, it's a supercut. So he usually does like 3-hour streams, and there'll be like multiple different things. And so he started streaming. He's like, one of the things we're doing tonight is ban appeals, where we're gonna go through and look at all of the people who like we banned from our chat for one reason or another, and they'll like send a message like trying to appeal it,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll decide if like you chat will help me decide if we should let this person come back or if the ban should stay. But before that, he got into a rant about bananas. Like, I honestly 30 minutes. And someone just made a supercut of every time he said bananas.
Gotcha.
It was really good.
Gotcha.
Because I think the context of it was like someone was saying they don't like bananas, and it was just blowing him away that someone could not like. So he just kept being like, "It's a banana. It's a banana." Like he just kept saying it.
Sorry, I'm gonna go grab something again real quick, just because I think my blood sugar
Is it a banana?
dropping. No, I hate bananas. They're god awful.
Oh my god! No way.
My blood sugar is dropping faster than I think I initially thought it was.
Damn.
Sorry, I had to go get a peanut butter bar. I haven't been feeling super well the past few days, so there's not really a lot of like food in my stomach. It's not that I haven't been eating, but I have mostly been drinking things. And I think I need something in my stomach to I don't know, just dissolve slower.
Gotcha.
Jamin says bananas are definitely a C tier fruit. They're F tier
Wow.
for me. If bananas didn't
They're not-
exist, it would be a better world.
You know, they're not my favorite, but like, I can't believe that.
I think we've talked about it before, but the only time I ever like a banana, because I love banana flavoring, but we've established that that's not a common banana. But I like bananas in smoothies, and that's it, because
I'm
it's mostly a texture thing.
Gotcha.
Welcome
Yo,
back.
what's up?
Yo.
Yo.
Please wait here. Someone will come and show you around shortly. How pathetic. All this trouble just for some girl. That's what I thought you'd say, Neil.
How pathetic. All this trouble for just some girl.
There you go. Good to have you back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know where to get it if it's not from him. Where? What?
Yeah, what?
We don't have the time to just stare at him. Oh, okay. To the Moon. The story about a lame duck's attempt to become an astronaut. A novel by Joey Wiles.
What the hell?
His brother made a book making fun of his dreams.
What?
That's so mean. What the fuck?
What the fucking? What the fucking?
I can't believe that.
Can't believe this crap actually sold. Me too. What?
This isn't the real world, Neil. Who's this? Oh, there's an elevator. Okay, well, first let's see if we can go in here. Absolutely not. We cannot go in there.
Is it me, or is this elevator smaller on the inside?
Oh, this is a big space.
That's mission control. There's not much going on now, but you'll see it live one day. I have expected to see Zordon on the screen.
Oh,
hell?
do you know that, Kirsten? Power Rangers?
Zordon.
Power Rangers.
Oh, you know, I actually recently discovered how hard the Green Ranger theme song goes.
I don't know why, but I thought
It's-
you were gonna say
It's
I
awesome.
recently discovered how hard the Green Ranger theme song fucks. And I was like, I don't know why I thought that was the natural ending to that sentence. But
It's just, it really reminds me of, like, I know this sounds strange, but, like, 80s, like, hair metal, like, Dio. It goes hard. I love that. I love Dio. Like, the musician.
Yeah, Holy Diver.
Yeah. Holy Diver. Well, because I love him when he was the vocalist for Black Sabbath. Oh, Heaven and Hell. Yes.
it's not here.
What?
Let's just go. Okay. I'm going to assume there's one per floor.
So, you think last century's moon landing was...
Let's not, Neil. Let's not.
What?
I think he was about to ask if it was fake.
Yeah, I was about to say, I can't believe there's still stupid people in the future.
Actually, hang on, what's up here? I'm just curious. Oh, there might be 2 here.
Your records are excellent, but we'll have to monitor your status closely in the coming sessions.
Or not, that could just be the only line that comes up. You okay, Guile? You still spooked from whatever you were dreaming about?
Oh. And here's the centrifuge. If you're lucky, you'll learn to hate it one day.
Yeah, spinny thing.
It's not here either.
What are you talking about?
Come on, we don't have long left. I hope the real NASA has bigger elevators.
Shuttle's still under heavy maintenance. We may only view it from here for now.
Ugh, this isn't good. Perhaps there's somewhere we missed?
You need to work on your communication skills.
Oh, whoop. Yeah, that tracks. Where's the memory link? Do I have to click him again? No. Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's the best part of it.
What?
Very top and bottom of the shuttle.
I'd have to agree.
Oh, how I pity anyone who can't see those particular parts.
Stupid joke.
No, I think that's fucking genius.
That's so good.
Especially its nose at the top. When maintenance finishes, it probably won't look the same.
Yeah, now's the only time.
Ugh.
I like how they really dragged it out.
Yeah.
Actually, that's good.
I think it was the 2nd floor. Nope, it was the 1st floor.
Wonder if the real NASA looks like this.
Probably not. It's constructed in part with Johnny's beliefs, after all.
Yes. A wiki of existing facts, tainted by personal fairy tales. It's odd, though, to hear birds and see none.
Sorry, Neil. I really thought there was a good chance.
Oh, that River would be here or something.
Mm-hmm.
What? This is a break room.
This is.
Here's David. He's a mission specialist.
Oh, is that me?
I think so?
I can't remember. Nice to meet you.
He hasn't spoken.
Yeah, I
yet.
forget.
Sure.
I don't know.
At least got in the NASA, I guess. I think it made it to the end.
Even if he did, it'd take more than just a few years to become an astronaut.
Let's hurry and find the last link then. I hate the missed finale.
Oh, it's
What's
his
going
heart.
on? Are we out of time?
I don't know.
Yeah, there she is.
And here's our other newer crew.
They're gonna go together. No matter what, they always find each other.
River, right? Good to have you on board.
Hello, I'm John.
Whew. I almost thought she wasn't.
What the fuck, you? But you deleted her.
No, I told you I just moved her. What she does with her life here is still up to her. But this new world, it's based on public data and Johnny's own beliefs. And since River's data as an individual is not recorded in the public domain,
It all comes from Johnny. But even then, that merely increases the odds. How are you sure that'd work?
I wasn't.
Sorry, I got a very important message.
No worries.
It could have gone very badly, you know.
You were never one to take risks, Neil. Let's just say I won this round. We still have the 2 spare helmets, right? I think Johnny'd appreciate some company. He's playing for River. He wrote it himself. Yeah, all 3 of us were like, oh.
Yes!
Rather repetitive, if you ask me, though.
What's it called?
Turns of Moon.
Oh. I like that name. All you hear is heart. Oh, there you are. You two should go get some rest. Tomorrow's the big day. Oh god. Oh, for some reason I was like, oh, and then one of them dies in a car accident the morning of on the way to the
Oh,
thing.
Oh no!
I want to be an astronaut too, Dad. Whoops. One day, son, you just might. Meh.
Nah.
That's awesome. Oh, there it is.
Oh, they're their friends too.
Hey, Dr. Watts, right? Thank you for letting us in here.
You was the one who requested it.
Did you find out why he wanted to go to the moon?
Sure.
And what all happened here? Let's just say it was a bunch of
Oh, that's-
sappy
that's
cheese that
Cole.
sorted itself out.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's that was me.
I'm
got-
sorry.
You're all good. You're all good.
You know, there were quite a few times last night when I thought we lost Johnny. I think he consciously held on to wait for you two.
He's rather patient then.
I just hope it's worth the wait. It blows up.
But no.
God. Go on now, your colleague's waiting.
Okay, before I do that though, I am curious if the figures say anything here. You know, that's my brother in that shuttle.
Wow.
Yep, I once wrote a book about this too,
Oh, shut up.
with a less optimistic ending. I might have to change that after all. Kirsten, he doesn't exist.
I hate him.
He doesn't exist.
Brendan, they're going to the moon. It's happening.
You should have seen
Yeah, they're going right now.
Back when we went to school together. I swear, the guy never rested. He just kept on trying. He was like he was long go to work for. Oh yeah, I think I'm her.
Yep.
Yeah, you were.
I'm British, that's right. Do you think that they would make it? How did you? No.
Oh.
The way she is, I don't think she would have succeeded.
Why are you
What-
such a bitch?
I guess I was wrong. She's British.
What the hell? Yeah.
All the better then, isn't it? Yes, I'm happy for them.
I thought this might be a good view.
Good enough to cut off the traffic, yeah?
Sure. Even if they were real. Well, this is it. All we worked for. Ready to initiate it?
Yeah, let's do it. Woo.
Come up here.
Why?
Why not?
Cinematic.
See, that push me off the ledge again, aren't you?
Probably. But the view's worth the odds. Come on.
We should all play Galacticraft together.
I have no idea what that is. Is it Minecraft?
Is that
Space?
Minecraft mod pack?
Yeah. You can build rockets and go to the moon and other planets.
Gotcha.
Just like hit game to the moon.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He's just gonna die.
Because one day I'm going to befriend one of them.
They're in Florida. I only know, like, so you know why they picked Florida, right? I only know this because of JoJo.
I have no idea.
Something Something about that particular location allows them to utilize the curvature of the Earth in its own rotation to kind of like slingshot the rocket into space.
Gotcha.
Oh, do you hear it?
Hmm?
The
Oh, yeah, the
beeping.
monitor. Yeah, the...
What? It's over?
Went to the moon.
There is a
They
little
went to the
epilogue,
moon.
I believe. I looked that up since I knew we were close to the end of the game, and there is a tiny little epilogue.
Wow. Imagine having a last name like Posthumous. That's so cool. Sephiroth. Wait, Amaranth?
So these are not necessarily people's real names. These might just be screen names, because that's pretty common.
No,
for
I know.
Kick-Ass.
Amaranth is the screen name of a titty streamer, if you will.
Oh,
But I think she spells it like Amor,
gotcha.
like a amor. Here he is.
Thanks. Off you go now. I still can't believe Johnny just willed the house to
Aw.
Lily like that.
Yay!
Who else was he gonna give it to? Us? Terrible place for burials, though. There's a landslide. They'll be swimming with the fishes.
So,
Still a little too soon.
No, that's never too soon. Nice new ringtone.
Hello, Eva here. We're on our way.
New patient?
New patient.
Let's roll.
alright.
Wait, didn't we
time for
total
more
the
drama.
car?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
what's
no.
going on?
He's having a heart attack.
He's taking those painkillers.
Oh,
What the fuck?
episode 1. To the moon.
Oh, I didn't actually know there were more games.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, because like
There's
I was
4,
like, okay,
actually.
but so him like being in pain and needing to take painkillers, like, is that gonna go anywhere?
Well,
Maybe it will in like the sequels.
probably. I was also
Yeah.
thinking because there are 2 mini-sodes that we talked about that come with this game. That maybe it would come up in there, but that seems like a big plot point, so probably a different one afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, I might have some new games that I'll recommend for my turn when we roll around to it. But for now,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
that's it, guys.
Woo!
Next up will be
Next
the
time-
mini-sodes and then Outer Wilds.
Yeah, we'll go way farther than the moon.
Yeah. Well, on that note, good night, YouTube. Good night, Damon, specifically. And
night,
good night, you
Damon.
guys.
Good night.